Somebody tore the gate down.
Come on now there, Stretch.
Sir, why did you tear the gate down?
They said it was a black fella about this high, wearing a hand crooked, wearing a red shirt and holding the camera. Did he get it on with?
You know, I'm not one to judge, you know, but I always question it. If you're homeless, what's the sense of having a dog? You know, if you can't provide for yourself, how do you provide for that dog? You know, I'm not judging. You know, I know that's probably his best friend. You know, but if he doesn't know where the next meal is coming from, what about the dog? Breakfast right here. Blueberry muffin. Dodged a major bullet yesterday, y'all. I'm gonna show you how God works. You know, a lot of times we hear the term God works in mysterious ways. But I'm gonna give you an example. So yesterday after I got loaded, made it back to the yard, I parked the truck. I was in my personal vehicle on my way home. I was about 10 minutes away from home and I saw a call coming through. And it was Hector, you know, my guy that loads me every weekend. And he goes, "Are you still in the truck?" I said, "Nah, I'm actually on my way home. I just parked the truck." So he goes, "My bad, bro. We dropped the ball. Is there any way I could get you to turn back? We didn't load a pallet on the truck." And at this point, you know, I'm 10 minutes away from home, so I'm a little bummed out. But at the end of the day, you know, one hand washes the other. You know, I remember having a 2 o'clock appointment, 2 in the afternoon, to go grab my load, like the entire soccer season. And showing up at 8 o'clock simply because I called Hector and said, "Hey, listen, man, I'm not gonna make it till about 8 o'clock tonight, you know, because my son's got a soccer game." You know, so one hand washes the other, man. I'm 10 minutes away from home, but I gotta turn around. You know, so I turned around, went back to the truck. Once I got to the chipper, instantly my reefer just shuts down. Well, it failed to start, and I had the reefer on stop and start, so it failed to start. So I went outside and I looked at the code, and the code said unit failed to crank. And instantly I know exactly what it is. That's the starter. So I grabbed this tool out of my truck, a little piece of metal, I started banging on the starter. And after the second attempt, you know, it started. But this is how God works, man. You know, I had the reefer on stop and start. So just imagine, I'm home for maybe 7 hours and that reefer fails to start. This load's being rejected. It's no good because last night, I believe the low temperature was about 46. That's not cutting it. This load is 33 degrees. And there's a temp tail in the back of my trailer. So basically, this load would have been rejected. And this is how God works. Now, I've never had a situation where they forgot to load a pallet. And it just so happens, the night my starter fails, they forgot to load a pallet. That's not a coincidence, y'all. That's how God works, man. God looks out for his people. I'm one of his people. So I dodged a bullet. You know, because this load would have basically been rejected. You know, the temp would have been too high. But I did order a new starter last night. It's going to be in on Tuesday. Today's Sunday, so I'm not working tomorrow. And I'm going to install it on Tuesday. But I replaced the starter about 6 years ago, so got my money's worth. It is aftermarket, Chinese, and I ordered the same one. You know, I got 6 years out of it, man, so it's not a bad deal. So to all my reefer guys out there, you know, in case you run into a similar issue where your starter fails, all you gotta do is just start the unit and just wait for that click. And when the unit tries to start, just bang on the start X. That's it. It's gonna start. So it might take a couple of attempts, but it'll start. Unless your starter is just completely dead, then you're out of luck. But it did start on the second attempt. So I've got it running on continuous now. And I'm probably just going to service my unit on Tuesday. Belts should be good. I changed the belts last time I serviced the unit. But it's due for an oil change and our regular routine stuff that I would normally check. Keep pushing it off. But when I get back today, I gotta do an oil change, man. I'm overdue right now. Not by a lot, but I'm overdue. I normally change my oil at 10,000 miles. Some guys go a little longer, but I like to change it right at 10,000 miles. So I believe I'm a little over 10,000 miles right now. But regardless, I'm going to be off tomorrow anyways, because I'm not working until I fix the reefer unit, change the starter. We got new brakes. My brakes were starting to squeak, so I just changed them, I believe last week. You guys are going home right now?
No, we're going to lunch.
Oh, lunch. Okay. All right, Miss Diane, I appreciate it.
All right.
And I will see you next week.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Have a
Now.
good one.
Yeah, boy's done. I'm heading home. Short 5 cases. So I was taking me a nap. They're about to go on lunch. But she called twice and woke me up. But I'm done. This sun is crazy right now. So today I'm probably going to try to do an oil change, wash the truck, grease the truck. That's today's project. Matter of fact, I'll put it on once I leave the guard shirt. Shout out to Marv, by the way. This right here is the best mount that I've ever got my hands on. You know, they sent me a few of them. I've got one right here on GPS. My tablet. I believe they sent me a total of 4 mounts. This is the real deal, man. This is probably the best mount out there, period. It's on there. It ain't going nowhere. Where's the other one? Got another one. It's actually for the tablet, it's bigger. This one right here is actually for my phone. But it's strong enough to hold the tablet. So shout out to Marv. So I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. And if I can find them, I'm gonna leave them linked. But I don't like the glare from the sun, so let's put that filter on there. I'll look a little darker, but at least y'all ain't gotta deal with that glare. On my way back to the guard shack. Once I check out, I'm gonna buckle up and hit the road. Yeah, I love me some sparkling water, by the way. It's crazy because when I was younger, I used to hate it. I couldn't stand it. You know, but now I love it, man. I no longer consume alcohol, so this is my adult beverage right here. And I love it. Somebody tore the gate down. So watch this, y'all. I'm gonna bring the camera outside. And I'm gonna ask Terry what happened to the gate. Sir, why did you tear the gate down?
They said it was a black fella about this high, wearing a hat crooked, wearing a red shirt and holding the camera. Did he get it on book?
Somebody was in a rush?
I had all kinds of people going in. Within about 10 minutes of time. I had to snap for 6.
Uh-huh.
I y'all. I had a house back there, but I done about 7 or 8.
Just get away from the truck. I can't hear you.
7 or 8 of them.
Uh-huh.
About 7 or 8 of them to their truck. They got them on tape. There's a burgundy truck.
Oh.
We know what time it was. There's 2 different ones in that time frame. So they pull it up close camera and get the numbers off.
How long ago it happened?
About 8 to 9 o'clock.
Oh, this morning.
And she told me to block it off. They took me at 2 o'clock to take that thing down. Open says him.
What you looking for? Ain't got nothing in there.
They ripped you off.
Not today. That turkey's gone. That turkey gonna be cooked.
What was it? Yesterday a guy, he gave away, I don't know how many trucks right over. The reaper went out on him. He said, can you take one of me home? I don't know because my reaper's out on me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his reaper stopped working. That's why he gave me one.
They told him to get rid of him. He got rid of him.
Yeah.
They should be. I hope they ain't that many. How did you get something up over you?
So he kept going after he tore the gate down? He never stopped? Wow.
And then they do it. Well, I was busy when the guy not too up. He was surprised to be got there. Anyway, I know it wasn't him.
Oh wow.
But he could have.
So basically somebody tore the gate down and kept going. Yeah. Sounds like trucking in a nutshell right there.
Ben said you was backed up, said you was stacked up with it. I got the papers up there. I said, they could be next one on the day or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way you tear that gate down and you don't feel it. All right, Terry, I'll see you next weekend. All right.
Don't take no next minute picture. Don't take no next minute picture.
I got you. All right. All right, see ya. Step on the 85, man. YouTube. To all my new subs, welcome on board. To everybody else, appreciate y'all. On to the next one. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.